not scotch. Ugh. Bourbon. I got a new birthday present. Now I can drink bourbon from a big stone. Mm. All right, let's make some steak. Without cutting my fingers off. Whoop. Raw potato. Hi. You know, the potatoes are good. There's a little bit of blood involved. None yet, though. There it is. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. It ain't in the potatoes, though. See? 3 of you are there to witness that. Nice little chunk out of there. Give me 1 second. Yeah, it's good. Got myself pretty good. A little band-aid on this one. Hi! Hold on, I'm trying to not get blood everywhere. Got myself pretty good right then. I'm having a tough day on my fingers this week. I'm having a tough day this week. Man. There, all fixed. All fixed. Ish. And no blood on any food. Alright. This meal's only for me, so. Let's be careful. This is sharp. Ooh. And I'm all like, Alright. Alright. Got some sliced potatoes. Sliced potatoes, 1 bloody thumb. Look at that. See, you can tell it's good because it's going through the band-aid. That's how you can tell it's good. Alright, let's see. Potatoes. So I got some potatoes in the water, gonna boil those. For those of you just joining, this is my new scotch or bourbon dispenser currently. It's a solid stone with a little tap on it. And I've cut myself. Hi, Jen. Good stuff. Okay, so let's get these things boiling. Like this at my place. Well, because I don't have all my stuff there. And I made some mac and cheese. I made some mac and cheese at your place. Let's see. I'm following my recipe here so I don't mess everything up like I mess up myself. I need to trim these bad boys. I brought out this bowl. I use that for the potatoes. I'm going to trim these up and toss those in there too. Reduce, reuse, recycle. The only thing my mac and cheese was missing was my jalapenos that I dropped all over Penn Station. Ooh. Let's see. We don't want these pesky ends that we don't want to eat on these things. I knew that was going to happen too. I just knew it. It's the second time I've cut myself this week. First time was with a steak knife, and that was just cleaning out my dishwasher. Oh, I tell you, it's a rough week. Rough week for fingers. I can already tell this is going to need a second Band-Aid. Careful, I'm a bleeder. I'll cut these up and then see how I'm doing. Hopefully I can coagulate. Cut these bad boys up. Not paying attention. Cut myself into pieces. This is my last resort. Is that how that goes? Alright, these are boiling pretty good. I'm going to simmer those. Cover and simmer for about 10 minutes. Let's go. I didn't need a Band-Aid. Cut myself way too much. Oh, alright. So I wasn't on the camera right now. Cut myself pretty good earlier. So good that I have to double Band-Aid. See, I figured this would have the most views because this has the most brutality. I gotta put it under the thumb. I cut myself so good, I'm bleeding through my Band-Aid. Look at that. That's some blood right there. Oh, don't you know? So I'm going to put a secondary Band-Aid on here. This is a small Band-Aid, but I'm just kind of put a little pressure on there. Alright. Alright, so let's rinse this up. Alright. We're back on track. Cutting things with that and not cutting myself. Cutting myself into pieces. If you guys want to know any tricks on how not to cut yourself, I cannot help. Because I've cut myself approximately 3 times this week. This is my first live on camera cutting, so that's fun. So everybody can... I'm bleeding like I'm anemic. Alright. Let's see. These little end pieces can go to hell. Release. Alright, let's mince up some chives. And... there. Do this without cutting myself. I gotta pay attention. I'm bleeding like my blood is really thin, and I can't figure out for the life of me what's causing my blood to be so thin. I need to wash an aspirin down with this and then figure it out. All right. This is some late night cooking. See, everybody can show up on the West Coast because everybody else is like, why is he cooking at like 9 something, whatever time it is. I'm mincing some chives. It's going to go in the meal. Next on the plate is shallots. Put these in here. It's a large bowl for such a small amount of shallots. And we're going to get the shallots. The chives. So let's get the shallots on the road first. Man. I might have to take this off, do another Band-Aid. I cut myself good. Thumb's still there. I need to coagulate. That's the word I was looking for, coagulate. Yeah. I'm gonna keep pressing. We're gonna see how this goes. Starting to look like I was digging around in a strawberry jar. I turn to you. Let's see. There, we're just gonna wrap this like this. It's getting ridiculous. Got one thumb. No, what did I cut? I cut one finger like yesterday. Another finger. Ugh, the worst. Mince these shallots up. Let's see if I lose any more appendages before this thing's done. Well, I guess that's why you have 10 fingers, right? In case you lose one, or 8. It's gonna be one of those nights. Alright, shallots. You've been minced. Alright, shallots have been minced. And my bleeding is starting to slow down, I think. So that I got that going for me, which is nice. Alright, I'm doing this for 10 minutes. I'm at 7 minutes. 30 more minutes, that's done. Get rid of this. We got our steaks here. So let's go. We're going to do these steaks. We're going to do a little bit of salt. Kosher salt. We're going to do some pepper. I like extra pepper. I'm going to flip them. At some point you're like, is that blood from the steak or is it from me? Alright. Some salt. And some pepper. Put that there. We have our salt and peppered steak. This is going to be good. Okay. So, next step. We got our shallots, we got our minced chives, we got our green beans done, we got our steaks with salt and pepper. These potatoes are going to be done in a minute and a half, and I'm going to drain these. These are going to end up going and baking for a little while inside this casserole dish, so I'm going to go ahead and put a little cooking spray inside this casserole dish so we don't have anything to stick. Get that. We got some heavy cream for our sauce. We got some cheese. Alright. Here. We got some demi-glaze and some butter. We are going to wait 40 more seconds and take those potatoes off. Yeah, the blood is flowing. Very nice. What's everybody else doing tonight and for dinner? Ooh, down to one viewer. Nice. Alright, what are we at? We're at 10. Alright, take these off. We got our potatoes, thinly sliced, with love and meat. Drain these bad boys. Get all that water out of there. Put it back in there. That's why I need to come out with a burn in it. Alright. So, let's put that visible. So now we got this. So now we are going to add our heavy cream, shallots, and chives. So we got this heavy cream right here. Heavy cream. This is going to go straight up in there. Let's grab a spoon for this. I'm going to use this spoon. And put half of our shallots in there. The rest are going to be for our sauce. And we're going to use half of our chives in here. Half from that. Deal with that. It's back on the burner. So now that we got the half the chives, we're going to bring it to a boil. Shouldn't take too long. I need a spoon. Bamboo, always good. Stir this in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring it to a boil. And then we're going to put it back down to a simmer. I'm going to cover it for like 5 minutes. Alright, get that boil. Get that boil going. Get that boil, Doyle. Found it. Alright, the boil's gone. We are going to go to a simmer. Business. Sweet mess, and I love you. Alright, let's go 5 minutes. So I'm tracking 12 right now on my stopwatch, so we're at 17. We're going to make magic happen there. Meanwhile, while that happens, we're going to work on these steaks. This burner, let's go medium high. Oh yeah. No more bleeding. Superhero. Besides, if I do this enough times, I'll get rid of my fingerprints and then I can rob banks without worrying about being caught, which will be nice. Except for I'm be clumsy enough to get caught, but regardless, I could learn maybe not to do that part. Potatoes are in there till 17. This is heating up. Steaks are going to go on here. A little bit of olive oil. I'm going to let this warm up a little bit more. I don't know if you can hear the music. That's why I'm dancing. I'm not just listening to myself. And if you can hear the music, feel free to type it in at any moment so I know. And if you can't, feel free to type, what music are you talking about? Or anything else? Like, are you echoing? I have no idea what's going on. Obvious. Totes obs. I feel like I should move my garbage can closer so I'm never like walking away. Alright. It's pretty warm. I'm going to use some olive oil. We've got our salt and pepper. Let's coat that. Make sure it's nice and good. Alright. We got our steaks. They're going to go on here for about, I'm going to do 4 minutes each side. So, 17 minutes on my watch, so that's in 2 more minutes. That's good. So now, if I'm going to do 4 minutes on there, I'm going to check my watch again. That's 17. 4 minutes plus that's going to be 19. So 17, I'm going to start mixing in some cheese and some other ingredients there. And at my 19-minute mark, I'm going to flip these using this. Oh, I've watched my own video the other day. I realized I should keep doing this because when I do this, I'm like, I keep looking down, I'm like, holy, how many chins is that guy going to have? But then I go like this, it's like, oh no, a normal amount of chins. Chinese phone book, normal amount of chins. Chinese phone book, a normal amount of chins. All right. Uno minute, and that's going on. Menudo? Menudo. Wait, menudo. Aren't they singers? Menudo? Alright. I've got 30 more seconds, so let me make sure I'm doing everything right. Alright. I'm going to put some Parmesan in these potatoes in about 20 seconds. I'm going to go with some Parmesan cheese, salt, and pepper. And then they're going to go to the casserole dish. And from the casserole dish, they're going to go inside the oven for about 15 minutes. And then I can finish up the steak and green beans while that's going in there. Alright, let's see where we're at here. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and move this to here. I can take these off and do that over here. And throw this away. Oh, it's that time. Alright, let's turn off the correct burner. Put this, So, I'm going to open that up. Grab my spoon. Oh yeah. Sliced potatoes with that heavy cream. I got some Parmesan cheese here. I'm going to use half of this. Alright. Stir that in. Get that cheese mixture right up in there. Do a little bit of salt. Kosher salt. Extra pepper because I like pepper. And it's for me, so I get to make it how I like it. That's the nice thing about cooking at home. You get to make it the way you like it. I can take some of this sriracha and put it in these potatoes because I like sriracha. I'm not going to do that, but it has crossed my mind. All right. That cheese is melted inside here. I'm going to move this up closer here. Look at this. These, I'm going to get out of the shadow. Some nice. All right. That's going to go in this, which I've already sprayed with cooking spray. So I get all the goodness in there. There's sauce and cheese, parmesan, and cream, and salt, and pepper, and chives. Alright, get that in there. Alright, so this is going to go in here for 15 minutes. That's getting cooked at 19. Perfect timing. Flip one. Flip two. Now, I just flipped these, as you can see. They're looking pretty good. Alright, I'll go back on there. 4 minutes. Almost 20 on watch, so I'm going to say 24. That's 15. So 35. These are going to come off, and then I'm going to work on these green beans. Because I want these to rest anyway. And these are going to rest, and so basically when I cut it into them, they're not just going to bleed out everywhere. So that leaves me with my remaining ingredients. We got butter, the remaining of our shallots, our Parmesan cheese, our demi-glaze. That's about it. So, and our little bit of chives left. Put that in, you can see that. Alright. So, onion and stuff on there. So when these cook, these I'm going to set here to set. Alright. Charlie! V! What's happening? What's everybody doing? I'm drinking scotch, making steak, cutting fingers. Not good. That's good. This is not good. Alright, so 2.5 minutes. Those are coming off, and I'm starting these green beans. We're going to get them nice and vibrant and green. And nice and vibrant and green. It's going to burst from the plate. Speaking of burst from the plate, so we're going to do some steak. We're going to do the green beans. We got the potatoes, which are very white. So with that white offset, we're going to want some color on this plate, right? So let's see what plate I'm going to use tonight. I'm thinking with the white contrast would be this darker blue plate. This is how we're going to plate tonight. A little bit more bourbon. Yes, that's a bourbon dispenser. Made out of solid stone with a stone tap handle. It's great. Alright. We said 24 for that. That's in a minute and a half. These bad boys are going to come up and set over there. And we're going to work on the green beans. Potatoes are in the oven. Cooking. Obviously. They're not getting cold in the oven. You know what I mean? Can't even snap anymore because I cut my finger. Can anybody hear the music? Or just, can you just only hear sizzle? Alright. Steaks. Come sit. Come sit by me. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Alright. sit there. Now we're going to do our green beans. Yeah, all right. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Hey, Mel. What's happening? Medium high, butter. All right, I got my butter here. 2 tablespoons. I'm going to put a tablespoon here. We are then adding our green beans. Let me mess this up. It does, right? Doesn't it smell good? It smells delicious. Yeah, that's melted up. We're gonna add these green beans that I cut up earlier. We're going to add a 1/4 cup of water. And what we're going to do is kind of boil these and like get it all like that vibrant green we were talking about earlier. The vibrant green is going to sit on the dish. It's going to contrast with the potatoes. It's going to add flavor. Right. Let's get that going. I said, here's the tricky part too. It's like I'm going to try to keep all these times in my head, right? So we're going to do that for, how long are we going to do that for? We're going to do that for about 3 minutes after it starts boiling. That one I said 35, so that's going to be in 10 more minutes. The potatoes are going to come out. Those are resting. Those will be good to go. All right, so let's boil this. Let's boil this bad boy. So we're going to boil this up. Be tender. 4 minutes. I'm going to say 29, and then I can take those off. And then I have a plate here to move them to. And then I can finalize with the sauce. So when everything's ready, the sauce will be done, and I can start plating everything. The girls say hi. I say hi to the girls. Which is the story of my life. All right. And for those of you just tuning in, when I started this whole thing, like 5 minutes into it, I cut my finger. Really good too. I mean, like, oh yeah, it was good. I'm double band-aided right now. Almost tripled. But then I started to coagulate. And the coagulation is taking effect. I'm trying to stop the coagulation, but only because I'm a masochist. I don't know why. Also, bourbon dispenser. Alright. Let's grab this one. This guy's an oldie but a goodie. No bloody food. No bloody food. That's why I keep wrapping it up. No bloody food. Also, well, technically, there is bloody food because I'm making steak tonight. So, but no, I'm keeping my blood out of it. If I was cooking for anybody else too, I'd be like, well, you know, it's time to call it quits. But I'm only cooking for myself. These are looking good. You see, these are starting to brighten up. I don't even know if you can tell from that. But these are starting to brighten up to a nice bright green. And I've got the butter in there. I've got the water in there. And I'm going to make sure this boils down. So what I want is the water that I added, I want to boil it out. What that's going to do is get that butter all surrounded by them. It's going to like cook them down almost to like steaming. They're still going to have that nice crunch. So now I'm going to stop stirring. You're going to start hearing. Yeah, you hear that boil noise. It's like thumbs up. Ow! Oh, and I also, so yesterday I cut myself on a steak knife. Today I cut myself on a slicer while doing potatoes. 2 days ago, same thumb too. I got something underneath my finger. Oh, it's been a rough week on my digits. I'm just saying. It's like it's like saying like, oh, can I get your digits because mine are defective. Alright. Those are coming out in 7 minutes. This is going to be done in, I'm do my math now. I'm going to say about, I want to say the minute time is going to be a minute and a half. I'm going to base it off of how much evaporation I can get out of there. And then I'm going to plate it and I'm going to start on the sauce. One way or another, these jerks, good Lord, what? Probably am I cutting my fingers. I know there's a slight delay, so then I read, I'm like, oh, what was I just saying? So, I'm going to get these out of there, I'm going to plate them, and I'm going to work on my sauce. I'm going to work on my sauce, so I have about 5 minutes left-ish. So, let's see. I'm going to, no later than a minute and a half, these things are coming out. Which I think will be fine. That water's starting to come out. They're getting nice and green. These are setting nice. I am a klutz. You're correct. It's a good combination. Klutz plus sharp objects. Nice. You may also enjoy a purchase I made that I have not yet used. This is my new cleaver. This is my new a zombie cleaver. Very nice cleaver. That is not my blood. That came attached to the thing. I will be using this in the not too distant future to cut some meats. I want a nice hook where I can just hang it somewhere. You know, hang it so it's very nice, very green and clean. I haven't used it yet, but I'm looking forward to it. Oh yeah, these are gonna be good. What I say? All right, I'm gonna give this about another. I'm gonna give this a minute and a half. Regardless, a minute and a half it's coming off because I need to work on that sauce. Pretty sweet. All right. Oh, it might be less than a minute and a half. This is starting to cook off very well. I would cut a finger clean off with that thing. Well, if you're hacking, then you probably would. But I wouldn't recommend that. You know, maybe stand back, like set the meat where you want it, and be like, then you can do it. Oh yeah. Tell me can you hear any music, or can you only hear like sizzling or anything, or just me? I'm just curious. Because if you don't hear anything, I'm gonna turn up my volume in the background, a little ambiance, if you will. Je suis, tu es, il est, nous sommes. All right, this is coming up. Yep. Now, so these are going to get a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, sizzling in you. All right. So let's put a little pepper on there, and I like pepper. A little bit extra. And I'm going to do one thing. I turn out the music too. You can probably still can't hear it, but alright. Let's see. Let's mix this up. I'm gonna have to find the perfect volume, and then like in the future, like, alright, I nailed it. It's like 24, number 24. Alright. Let's put these on this plate. And we are going to make our sauce. A sauce ball. Hey Jenna. Oh, you can faintly hear it, so maybe you can hear it now. Ooh, now that I've turned it up. Alright, let's do some olive oil. And get the rest of our shallots. Alright. We got our shallots in there in our hot pan. We're going to cook it. I'm going to use this. Yeah, I'm going to use this thing. Why wouldn't I? You're old. My birthday's next weekend. And I'll keep saying this. Anybody that wants to join me next weekend in New Orleans for my 40th birthday, feel free to fly on down, drive on over. Because it's Mardi Gras month. The 12th indeed. I'm flying into New Orleans on a Friday. Fly out on my birthday on the 12th. But you know what? That means Saturday night. Whatever, Melissa. You're like, what are you, like 23 now? Yeah. And then, I'm going to party all night. Wait. No, I'm going to rock all night. And then party every day. That's what I'm going to do. Alright, we got those shallots cooked down. We are going to add our demi-glaze. And how much water? We're going to add a half a cup of water. So let's go. I already have my demi-glaze ready. I'm going to add a little bit of water. We got our water. We got our demi-glaze. I'm going to use this spoon. I'm going to demi-glaze in here. Haha. Look at that. This little weird angle, right? Yeah, demi-glaze, get that in there. Oh, it smells so good. And our water. And our scotch. So that's going in the pan. Scotch is going in me. And that's going to simmer. Alright. Mix these up. I can't cry no more. Alright. Those potatoes are about ready to come out. I'm going to cook this down. So let's see. I'm gonna physically check on the potatoes. Alright. So what's going to happen is... Oh. Aww. Alright. Okay. You know there's going to be a photo later. I will let you know how it goes, obviously via my post. Have fun with the kiddos, and I look forward to seeing you and the kiddos later this year. Alright, let's cook those down. So, potatoes are going to be coming out. This sauce is going to be done in about... Alright, I'm tracking 36 on here, so we'll say, well, it's almost 39. We'll go 2 minutes after that. 41. So 41, this is going to be done, potatoes are going to be done, steaks are done, green beans are done in about a minute and a half. Is that 39? Is that what he said? 37? So in 2 minutes from now, everything is going to be done and we're going to be ready to plate. Do I always eat this late? Generally, yes. I do. Because, and here's the reason. Hey, cuz! What up, Dawn? The reason I eat so late is because I have no really good reason. Sometimes I try, like, I have to physically go out of my way to try to eat earlier. And... sometimes that doesn't happen. Today, what was the reasons why? I started watching Penny Dreadful. I've been watching Penny Dreadful on Netflix. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's very bloody. A little violent, crazy. So I was watching some of that, and I was like 2 episodes in of a 40-minute show. So that's like, what, 180 minutes? I'm sorry, 180 minutes. 80 minutes. Can I watch that? So like an hour and a half-ish, and then I was like, oh man, I gotta start cooking. Otherwise, I'm just gonna live off scotch. Can't live off scotch forever. Eventually, you're gonna bleed to death. Alright. Stir this up. stirring this. It got so quiet. I started listening to music and I forgot I was even doing anything. Let's see. So make sure I've got everything going on. Olive oils, check, check, check. Yeah, butter, check. Man, we're almost done. We are almost done. All right. We'll crank this up a little bit and check on these potatoes. Get those nice and crisp. Thicken this up. Let's smell. Now I feel kind of bad because it smells so good. Now my favorite part is, of course, the plating. Because if I could avoid like all the stuff and like everybody just brings me like, and here's everything ready. It's like, all right, let me plate this. That's my favorite part. But alas, I don't have a brigade yet. My goal is when I finally move back to Oregon, I brigade up my kids and like, all right, you cook these green beans, and then maybe they can fight over who thinks they can cook them better. See, that's the trick. You have to think of who's gonna cook it better. It's like, oh no, I cook it better. My phone keeps going off. I'm not gonna check my phone. Although it could be like somebody saying, I've seen you cut your finger, you should call a doctor. I'm like, no, I'm good. I've stopped bleeding-ish. Alright, these shallots mixed with some nice beef demi-glaze. A little bit of water. We're cooking the water out. We're thickening this up. It's going to be nice, thicker sauce. It's not going to be thick, but it's going to be thickish. Like me, it's going to be thickish. Got so much to lose. Alright. God, don't let me lose my mind. Alright. We are at 40 minutes from this. Alright, so I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to turn this off. Everything's up. We're going to plate. I'm going to take this off of the burner. You know what? Let me set this here. Let me set this here. So, that's off the burner. So I'm going to mix my last bit of butter. I'm going to incorporate the butter in it. So it's going to be nice and creamy. You don't want to do it on there because it's going to break up the butter. But what we're really going to get is a nice creamy sauce on here with the demi-glaze and the shallots. Alright, so I am going to, you know what? My problem is, if it's like every time I look at this recipe I'm using, you're too cute for words. Come on, there's words. Alright. There's got to be somewhere in there. It's like, it told me, my recipe called for half the Parmesan cheese. And I used half the Parmesan cheese. And then I'm looking at my recipe and it's like, there's nowhere else for the second half of Parmesan cheese. So I have to do something with the Parmesan cheese. I'm thinking what I'm going to do with it, since it's not telling me what to do with it, I'm going to probably put some extra Parmesan cheese on top of the potatoes when it comes out of there, right? Right? Would you not do that? Alright. That's done. You know what? Alright, it calls for salt and pepper. I'm going to do hints of salt. A bunch of pepper because I love pepper. Alright. Mix this in there like this. And now we're going to plate everything up. Alright? I need this because something hot is coming out of the oven. You get a nice, it smells buttery. You can smell the creaminess coming off of this. So I can get into the light. I need a production crew. All right, I'm gonna set this here. I'm gonna set this here. No particular reason except for it's in view. We're gonna plate all this. Alright, so I'm going to set this here. Let me grab a right spoon for these. I am going to use... what do I want to use? And you know what? Where is my... I'm just going to use this spoon. This seems like a good spoon, right? Alright. It's still boiling. It's still bubbling. So we're going to put this on that. Sprinkle it on top. Yes, I'm going to sprinkle it on top. Alright, so let's get this. Now, technically I made enough for a portion for 2, which means I would have to eat half of this to equal my 1 portion. I'm not saying I can't. I'm also not saying I'm not about to, but... it's going to be a hell of a meal. Alright, so we've got our potatoes on there. We're going to take this Parmesan. Parmesan. I'm going to sprinkle it on top of these potatoes. The rest for the other half. Let's go with green beans. A little mix match on there. Looks good. And we're going to have a steak. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the steak on here. And I'm going to take our sauce. I say our sauce because you've been here with me this whole time. I'm going to take our sauce and I'm going to spoon it in front of the steak. Now, because I've got this wooden spoon here, that's not the best ideal for spooning, which is weird because it's a wooden spoon. So let's take this deeper spoon, like this guy, and we're going to, and I'm going to show you this afterwards. I know it's really far away. I'm going to show you afterwards. If I could move the camera, if I had a second person here, I'd be like, oh, get in closer, get in closer. All right, so we're going to put this here. And this is nice and creamy. All right. Now, we still have our chives. So the chives are going to go right here. So what we have here is our Parisian Bistro meal. Still not very good lighting at all. So I'm going to do my standard, let's see, try to move my camera without doing, whoa, yeah, see, I cut myself in the beginning, I cover it up, I have to keep looking up, because if I look down, too many chins. Alright, I'm going to leave here, I'm going to set it here, and I will then, does this have enough lighting? Alright, let me see if I can flip this around. There's the button. Button. Oh, there it is. My wall. And tonight's meal is our Parisian steak. Alright, there we go. Alright, thanks for watching tonight. I will try next time not to cut myself and not be so shaky when I hold this thing. But I have only one working thumb. Good night, everyone. I love you.